series. My wife isn't too happy about this one, actually. Frank has some problems. We chipped off every last bit of paint right after we got it. So today is a little bit different. I thought I would answer a question that everyone asks all the time, and that is, what is wrong with you? So I guess I'm referring to the question, why do you destroy absolutely everything that you get your hands on? Why do you destroy nice trucks that people could use? Why do you beat on rust-free, you know, anyways. So I'm gonna try to be legit. I kind of joke around a lot, but this video, I'll be just straightforward and kind of just answer the question since no one's gotten really a straight answer yet, I guess. If you don't know what we do, I'll just kind of go through, drive down the lane here and show you guys everything that has happened so far. I drove through both garage doors. I threw a turbocharger through both windows, so those are beat out. Here we have a white LBZ. It's rust-free. The front bumper's missing now. I took a Sawzall through the tailgate. I took a Sawzall to the hood. We have 2 holes in the hood now. The rear axle is bent. Missing studs on the front. See there, the fender's all beat in. The transmission is trash. I've busted out the rear window. That was on accident, actually, on that one, but I didn't care. Rear bumper is gone. I think that's about it on that truck. Over here, we did have a really nice Honda 4Trax, like really nice. I don't use this one for video much. It was rolled. I rolled the handlebars, or I bent them on it. But this one was sank in water twice, I think. There's no wheels on it because the hubs are missing. They're all broken off. Now let's go down here. So this truck that I'm in right now, I had to get one for a daily, so this one's still drivable. No bent axle yet or anything. I have 18 inches of spacers on it though. I ran into like a fence. I've done some boosted launches and broke CV axles, but other than that, not much on this truck. So down here, we have our enormous scrap pile. It was funny in the farm tour, everyone's like, he turned his own farm into freaking ground zero. The remnants of the go-kart doors and stuff, perfectly good doors, there's nothing wrong with any of that. Cutler, if you guys remember Cutler, I didn't even make a video on him. So yeah, I could see why people are furious. I get comments all the time like, what is wrong with this guy? Like, people watching my stuff, like fans, and they send it to their friend or whatever, and they're like, oh, my friends hate you so much, but I get it. But I'll answer the question that most people ask, and that is why I destroy stuff. I guess the first reasoning people like to say is that it's just to make people mad, and I just want to say that I don't do all this just to people off. So I'm not doing it just to get a rouse out of people, even though it is funny sometimes when it's my own stuff, it's getting beat on and people are getting so worried about it. That is pretty hilarious actually, but that's not why I do it. My very first truck, I got that from the dealership for 17 grand, way overpriced, like 250,000 miles on it. And that was my first truck ever. I moved out and I got that thing. That was my baby. I cared so much about it. And then 3 months later, just completely gets destroyed. Like, ruined, absolutely messed up, ragging on it. Driving through, I had a brand new chrome wrap on it. I'm driving through corn 25 mile an hour, just scraping across the sides and rubbing dirt into the tow mirrors and everything for no reason. Like, who does that? Like, that truck was my baby. So I wouldn't, like, I guess no one could pay me enough to destroy the truck just for money, I guess. Like that was my first truck. Unless your first truck's a beater, you probably like cared about it. You'd pay a lot to have it back, I guess. Even though I do this for a job, it's not really, I wouldn't go out and just set my own truck on fire for cash. I guess that's what I'm saying. This scrap pile here, everything in this scrap pile at one point, someone was freaking stressed out. If it got dented or scratched or rust was starting on it, they took it to the shop to get repaired. And it was probably like when brand new, people cared a lot about that. And look at it now. It's sitting in here all burned and broken and just rusting away. I guess basically everything that you care about right now, it's not going to be there in 10 years. Maybe if you take care of it really, really good. You could be like, well, if you treat things nice, they last. Yeah, but I mean, how many cars, if something was treated nice in the 1920s, the only reason it lasted is because someone bought it today and restored it. Like, things don't last forever even if you treat them nice, okay? So why would you get so stressed out and worked up and off about something that is, it's gonna rust away? Like, it's a piece of guys. Why does it matter? Like, you could come out of the store and let's say someone vandalized your truck. Like, you're gonna be pretty probably on the phone with insurance pretty quick. I guess if someone vandalized my truck, I'd still be mad at the person who did it, because you shouldn't do that to anyone. But I'd be like, I was gonna do that anyways. You think you're like making my day worse? I would be indebted to catch them and make them pay. But I wouldn't be mad about my truck at all. Not really worried about stuff anymore. I used to be really worried about stuff. Like if my first truck got dented, I was calling the body shop in like 5 minutes. I remember I dented a tiny little pinhole dent with my welder, and I called the body shop all freaking out about it. They're like, what's wrong with this guy? And then when I finally realized, like, why am I stressed out about this? I'm not stressed out one bit about anything. I'm not talking about like, oh, I have insurance, so they'll fix it sort of thing. I get DMs a lot. People watch my stuff and they're like, I totaled my truck that I spent forever building or whatever. I totaled a week later. And they're like, I actually wasn't that worried after watching your videos. Like people realize the mindset that it wasn't gonna last forever anyways. Like, did you really expect your truck to last 50 years, like, or 80, your whole life? Is your truck gonna last your whole life? People will spend $100 grand on a truck and they're still worried, even though they built it for mud, they're still worried it's gonna get broke. It could get set on fire or get in a wreck, and I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. So like, imagine having that mindset, I guess. A lot of people don't understand that, I think, when they watch my videos. It's really hard to get into that mindset, and I don't know how I was able to get to there, but I live a lot more stress-free, and I just enjoy what I do. Like, what you guys see on my videos is just us having a good time. We do a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of people are like, well, a lot of your stuff is cool, or some of it's cool, and some of it's like really. So, I mean, we try to have fun, but I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to make people mad all the time, and I'm not making millions of dollars or anything. So I hope that cleared it up a little bit as to why we just go out and beat on stuff. I guess now the videos that say like I'm hitting my truck with an axe 100 times for every hate comment I read, that is a little more to make people mad. I've only done one of those videos, but the rest, like, yeah, people say I bolted 20 foot of spacers on my truck and now the axle's bent, and people were flipping out about it. I broke a ball joint and I bent my axle, and there's hundreds of people just losing it in the comments. So I think those are the kind of people that just don't understand it yet. They don't have that mindset. They're the kind of people that if you hit their truck with your truck, they're gonna flip out on you, they're gonna sue you, and they're gonna waste months and thousands of dollars trying to worry about stuff that doesn't even matter in 10 years. So I guess that's all I'm saying, guys. If you can get that mindset, you can live a lot more stress-free and you'll have a lot more fun with your stuff. But after everything that I just said, that doesn't mean that I don't care about my trucks, because I do want to keep stuff nice. Last night I accidentally chucked a box at this truck and I scratched it up really bad. Both doors were scratched up, but I still buffed it out. So it doesn't mean I don't give it anything. I still want it to look nice. That's why it's parked in here and not outside. I still want something that looks good. But you know, oh, why do I have a blowtorch?
What? Better put that back now.
But that being said, this truck means nothing to me. This boat means nothing to me.
This boat?
This bike means nothing to me. This Jeep means nothing to me. Chase a tractor one. This quad means nothing to me. This car, there they are. This car means nothing to me. So if you guys have some stuff that means nothing to me, oh, this sled for snowmobiles.
Ooh, snowmobiles.
My favorite one, this tractor means nothing to me.
This tractor.
This one's basically a tractor with the 12 out in it. So yeah, I mean, they go with anything. And just to make sure that you walk it like you talk it, and you mean what you say, and you aren't a hypocrite, they're made of 100% permanent, non-removable, paper-based, sticky stuff. So if you go to peel it off, it meant nothing to you guys. It's not coming back off. Like they'll pull your paint up with it and everything.
And the window.
No, I'm joking. We have a higher end one though if you want it to hold your paint and everything on the truck. But these might be a pain to get off.